Welcome to my backyard. You all seem to really like garden tours, so I thought, okay, it's time to kind of show you my backyard and what's going on in the moment. So just let me know if this is the kind of content that you like, and then I'll see if I can put some more of that out there. All right, thank you. Enjoy. Okay, I don't think I've showed you my backyard yet, and I'm going to give you a little peek at what it's looking like early in the season. This is something we just added in the fall. I wanted a privacy hedge. That was my goal for 2023, privacy. We have a single-story home, and we are flanked by two large two-story homes. You see that? And we added these raised beds so that I can get an instant 2 feet worth of growth. And we're using ficus plants that grow pretty fast. They're very common here. And I want to grow them up and then hedge it once it gets to my desired height to give me a green wall, green living wall. And then I use the raised bed as a little holding spot for different plants or what have you. I love having this extra space to put things in. It's shaded over here so they get some protection. I did add nasturtiums and a little patch of garlic here. Since garlic takes so long to grow, I thought this would be a nice spot for them. But the nasturtiums, wowzers. I want that to get big and take over. As soon as it warms up, it'll happen no time. So here's the backyard. New addition, Oakleaf Hydrangea. I believe this is the moon dance variety. Don't quote me on the name, but it's the white bloom, Oakleaf Hydrangea. I just planted this. It was late winter. I'm looking forward to seeing how that does in my garden. Okay. This has been my favorite flower this spring, the Ranunculus. Are they not just gorgeous? They make me swoon every time I look at them. Oh, and they've been blooming in my garden for a long time. I did buy one plant earlier in the season. It was like January at Roger's Garden, and that's that right there. It was a pink one. It's time for me now to cut this back. Ranunculus grow by corms. It's a type of bulb that stay in the ground. So you will treat these like bulbs. Now that the foliage is dried out, it's soaked up all the energy that it needs to rebloom for me next spring. So then I will just cut it back all the way down to the ground here, and it'll be back, and I can't wait. Now these beauties, I bought corms last spring. I pre-sprouted them. I had lovely green leafy growth, but no blooms last year. And so I just let it soak up some sun. I cut it all back, and it is rewarding me tenfold. Tenfold. Look at that. The bloom structures are so pretty. They look like roses, and then they look a little bit like an anemone when they open up. And then look at the seed heads. They're so pretty. They're interesting. Oh, this is a new one here. They also have a really long vase life. So you want to cut them at the marshmallow stage. So I would say like this one. It's a pretty good one to cut. Another day or two, This one would be good to cut. Give that a little bit more time. They're still a little hard, but you kind of squeeze it, and if it feels like a marshmallow, then that's the time you cut them and put them in a vase, and you'll get at least 2 weeks of enjoyment inside. But I have a hard time cutting these babies. They're so pretty. Okay. My tree, that's Emperor 1, Japanese maple, waking up. Yay. Korean baby spice. I have to admit, these shrubs, they struggle. This was an experiment. They're hardy up to zone 8, I believe, 7 or 8. So I know that my climate is too warm for them and it doesn't get cold enough. I think that's why they're struggling, but this is its 4th season and I'm gonna see how it does. And I'll decide if it gets to stay or not. We'll see. It's all budded up though. This one has stayed small. This is the Baby Spice by Proven Winners. No, this is Korean Spice. And that's Baby Spice. It's supposed to be a smaller dwarf version of Korean Spice, but that one has taken off. That one's happier. See all the buds? And then we've got Snowball, Chinese Snowball viburnum here. Also kind of an experiment. Beautiful leaves. Look at these blooms. My goodness, it's gorgeous. I love those leaves. See how they're lobed and they look maple-like? They also turn colors red in the fall. So, looks like that is happy here. New addition, the creeping fig. I added about 6 of these all along the back wall because I want more of a green wall. That's my theme here. The theme is more greenery, living wall. The lamium looks exquisite as a ground cover. It gets protection in this little corner bed from the sun, afternoon sun. Azalea, a few blooms, does okay. Does okay. This is the Encore Azalea Autumn Ivory. I had 3 and this one did the best. That one is so-so and the 3rd one bit the dust. Okay. Moving along. Oh, I gotta show you this. This is a Crepe Myrtle bush. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like Delta Fusion. It has beautiful burgundy leaves and pink panicle shaped blooms. Kind of like a bubblegum pink colored bloom. I really love this plant for its foliage, and it is budding up. Yay! Well in that pot. Look at the aloe blooms. The aloe is a beautiful plant. It's got those medicinal properties as well as beauty. Look at that. Every garden needs an aloe plant. Now, this is a lime tree that does not taste very good. It must have got cross-pollinated, but it still thrives. It's a good looking, healthy tree, so that is why I keep it. Not for the fruit. This is my prized Meyer lemon tree. The fruit is delicious. Absolutely delicious. I don't know what's up with those yellow leaves. I baby this tree. I neglect that tree. Go figure. This is my trio raised garden area, brickwork with the little cute fountain. This is my Eustacia rose. Hello, year 2, showing off. Buds everywhere. It is a gorgeous rose. I can't wait till it's in bloom so I can show you. And look at this. This is Crown of Thorns. Isn't that a beautiful coral salmon color? Ugh. I'm going to show you some more Crown of Thorns. Crown of Thorns. It's also known as Millie Eye. I'm going to show you more and talk to you more about that in just a moment. Okay. This is Boscabelle, David Austin Rose. Just planted this season, so that was about a month ago. It's coming along, new to the garden, and I can't wait to see you. Okay, now, this is our patio area. I love looking out at this through my windows from the house. It's calming, feels like a little resort. It's beautiful. Now, those pink flowers, more Crown of Thorns. This is my 2023 plant of the year, hands down. It is in bloom 12 months out of the year. It stays in these pots. It gets hot sun all day long. Minimal water, no deadheading, no fertilizing, and you get these beautiful beans. 12 months out of the year. And I think it looks so pretty with this donkey's tail. Sedum. Isn't that so pretty? So I have red ones in the front yard, a whole row of, like a drift of red. I've got the coral one you just saw, and this is the pink. I love it. I love it because it's tough. Aren't those cute? That one cactus on the left, it's growing a couple of arms. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Fig tree it did well last year. It's struggling right now. It was all budded up, and then either the cold or probably the cold. No, something happened. It wasn't happy. The buds went away, but they're coming back. It's coming back. It's a tough tree. And this is my raised garden bed area. I grow herbs, some veggies, some greens. Those are my berry pots there. And yeah, I love this little area so much. The purple hyacinth bean overwintered and is still going for it. You gotta love that. Our climate is so mild that a lot of our plants are able to overwinter, which we are very, very lucky in that regard. More nasturtiums. My goodness, aren't those pretty? They're tough too. I love the leaves, I love the blooms, and they just grow and spread. Ugh. I'm not gonna go all throughout my raised beds, but I just wanted to give you a little peek. And I recently direct seeded some zinnias in here and some basil and a new green vegetable called lemon sorrel that my sister raves about. She said it is so good as a salad, and she eats it without any salad dressing. She said that's how good it is, so I had to try it. I wanted to show you guys this. Not much to see, but I found bare root peonies in Arkansas at the Walmart. So I was like, well, sounds like a good experiment. I love a good experiment. So the one with the blue tags are an Ito peony, and then the 3 came in a one, it was like a variety pack of 3 different peonies. Let me show you what the labels look like. Let's go here, my little dining table area. Okay, I just have to show you this real quick. I'm so excited about this, and I hope that it works. So Ito peony, old rose dandy. That's what that looks like. And then peony double mix. So there we go. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that. What else? Notice my succulent vertical gutters, basically. Those are actual gutters that you get at the big box store, painted and hung up, inspired by Laura Eubanks. That's one of her signature touches, and I was so inspired, and I have to say, vertical gardening is the way to go. How pretty is that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so here's another view of my raised bed garden here. I have a little work table there to do projects that are kind of messy, and it doesn't matter because it's hidden back there, and I can be as messy as I want. Okay, my first English sweet pea of the season. I fall sow sweet peas because they cannot handle our heat, and this way I get the longest life out of them. I can't wait till those take off. But okay, now I'm going to show you one last little spot that it's my side yard that has messiness. So yeah, it is what it is. That's what it is, okay? But if you notice, I have plantings along the wall so that I can enjoy greenery outside of my windows. It's all about that window view. And this right here is my favorite view out of my family room. This is my window garden, and I love it, and it brings me such joy. Succulents, and this beautiful planter that my neighbor gifted me when they moved. Lemon cypress, which smells divine. I need to trim on this because I would like it to be more of a conical shape. Hellebores or Lenten rose. Look how pretty that pairing is right there. That's pretty. That's a geranium. Violas and pansies. Foxtail fern. Very hardy. Another. Oh, I love the way it smells. Lemon cypress. This is my other hellebore. It's a beauty. Beauty. Alright, one more thing to show you in the backyard. This is kind of a little backyard view here. I'll pan along slowly. Another window view. Kitchen window, and my geraniums herbs here. I kind of just stage whatever's looking pretty. And then lastly, my little potting table. My little potting table that was made by my contractor that helped me with all of my irrigation and, you know, the major hardscape work. Made this out of just recycled, reclaimed pallets. Isn't that awesome? Ah, I love it. Okay. Well, thank you so much.